Look at the stock markets as we end the week and the month today on Friday, August the 29th. E-mini S&P, not quite as exciting as you would expect it to be, as we're making new all-time highs around the 2000 level, but it's pretty quiet. Even the stuff in Russia is not really affecting this market. It seems pretty detached, the US. So the question is now, do we close above or below 2000 tonight for the weekly and monthly close? Obviously, if we close above 2000, and in particular if we make a new all-time high, the previous all-time high 2002.75, if we get above there, clearly that's positive. Doesn't matter that we're overbought. We've been overbought many times in the S&P and it's been irrelevant. Close below 2000, well, that wouldn't be quite so positive. But again, any correction is really just that. Any move to the downside is just a correction, I mean to say. I don't see any negative patterns or anything particularly that's going to cause this to sell off aggressively. So I think we stick with the trend and buy into dips. DAX topped out as expected. That 9600 area was predicted to be the high for the week. That turned out to be exactly the case. 9601 was the high. It doesn't look too positive, this. Yesterday's big red candle, we fell further than expected, got down to 94.14. We've broken the 100 day, back below the 100-day moving average. This pattern here isn't particularly positive. The big blue candle, the little red candle here, and followed by the big red candle taking out the 2 days of gains. So it doesn't look good at all. This Ukraine situation is really having its impact on the DAX. If we hold below the 94.70 area, that's going to add pressure. We've got this low at 94.43. A break below yesterday's low of 94.14. Well, it's not going to look good at all. Short-term targets will be on today's reports, but yeah, negative outlook at the moment for the DAX. Seems like the DAX is really bearing the brunt of it for this Ukraine-Russia situation. The FTSE has managed to get up to retest these July highs. 68.29 with the July high, August high so far 68.28, so that's worked pretty perfectly as resistance. It's now a question of whether we can hold above 67.90. We've got these little highs up here at 67.75, so that would be the obvious next support level, and we've got this trend line down here at 67.65, so that 67.75, 65 area would be the one to watch today.